Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Bunky, and today I want to talk about the topic changing my mindset and finding happiness. And during these past couple of months, I can happily say that I've been thinking way more positively about myself and just my situation in life. I think before this, like before everything just got so stressful about me dropping out of college, I think that was a good thing on my part just because at the time I was not mentally prepared at all. I feel like I hate when I'm forced to do something, and especially when it doesn't benefit me. I think that going to college is a lot of pressure, and I think that me taking this time to take a break and actually being an adult, going into the workforce, I think it's just been so beneficial. I've learned that I can't work. I don't make it past 2 weeks, and I think that it's a good thing and a bad thing at the same time because doing that, it's just made me realize what I need to do when I become an adult, how I can during these times, during these past couple of weeks, I've been watching a lot of YouTube University. That's basically where you just go on YouTube and study whatever you need to know. For me, personally, it was just about self-guidance or just self-understanding and how the brain actually works, how dopamine levels works, because usually I just been so used to instant gratification, but I barely even knew about it. I only want something that can instantly guarantee me happiness, and that was the things that I would usually search out for. But it honestly, during these past couple of weeks, I've just been learning that that's not the way to go. That's not good. I wouldn't say it's not good, but getting into that mindset, so many things in life takes time and effort, passion. Sometimes when you don't want to do something, you still have to do it. And I feel like during this couple of weeks, I've just been learning how to do one step at a time, just get better at things, learning how to like doing hard things, and just watching so many YouTube videos. I do want to put them in the comments down below, just because I feel like me just talking about it, I know it's just been so beneficial for me. So if I can help somebody else, then that's really all that matters. Just because I really don't even be posting on this YouTube channel as much as I do on my other channel, which is Mike Makes Money, where I just talk about cryptocurrency, ways that I want to make money, and how I'm going to be making money. Because cryptocurrency, it's been good. It's been good in my opinion, and life changing to say the least. But I guess that's off topic. But with changing my mindset, I think that just growing up, just being myself. I think a lot of people struggle with this. Is just that the fact that not everything goes right, and just being so used to getting instant gratification, being on our phones, being on social media, we tend to realize that that's not how the world works, and we just get so much dopamine from doing things that don't take any effort. So we just get used to wanting to get the most reward for our brains, trying to get the most out of happiness, doing the least amount of stuff. And I feel like it life doesn't work that way. Life is kind of hard, and I feel like if we're not able to adapt to having a hard life, or not everything going perfectly, or not going everything going as fast as you want it to be, I feel like we can just get trapped. And I mean, I don't want to talk about like negatives about economies or stuff like that. I know that if I just get off track. I just have like 30 thoughts a minute. That's all. That's how I've always been. But I just feel like understanding that and just really just using a journal to write down my thoughts and write down video ideas is it's just been so beneficial just to take things one step at a time. I mean, I've been learning so many new things with YouTube that it's crazy, and very blessed to be able to do this, because I feel like I started doing this out of, I want to say desperation, but just wanting to be happy. Um, so a couple weeks ago, or probably like a couple months ago, basically what was happening was my mom was just calling me up all the time, telling me that I had to go to college. That was kind of like after I dropped out, but honestly, at that time it was just so stressful because I feel like at that time I didn't have any control in my life. And I want to say that I have a lot more control right now, but things been going positively for me, especially cryptocurrency. I feel like I have so much more control, and understanding with my life, it just makes this most stressful stuff easier, and it feels like making me feel like I actually want to complete them, actually making me want to go through them, because learning how to like hard things or like doing hard things, it's crazy how it makes life more fun, enjoyable, kind of like treating life as a video game. It just makes doing things easier and not really have to feel like you have to do everything right now, had to have the entire world on your back and just try to go through it. Like sometimes it's good to take a break. So I feel like me taking that break from college, I've been doing adulting now, actually working a job. Uh, Being an adult has been kicking my ass, but I'm fine with it because ever since I was young, I always wanted to be an adult, and getting this experience it's just been so necessary because I know one day I'm gonna really have to face it. I'm living with my parents right now, and I'm chilling. I mean, sometimes I go to work, sometimes I don't. Right now, and I feel like just having this time to really understand where I want to go in life, I'm really blessed to be able to even be in that situation. Like some people may have to just go straight to the workforce or straight to college and then have to do something that they may not enjoy later in the future. I feel like just me somewhat being outside of the box thinker or always thinking about myself. So I'm very selfish. I would agree with that. But just understanding that if I don't want to do something, I literally can't do it. But now I've been learning how to like doing everything or like doing many things. So it I couldn't force myself to do anything now. I feel like, yo, if if it benefits me, if it makes my life easier, it doesn't matter how hard it is. I'm learning that, yo, I can just do it, get over it, and the worst thing that can happen is that I don't use that information. Like for me, right now, I'm kind of trying to study for doing my real estate career or my real estate exam. Barely have been doing any studying, but in the past, I wouldn't even think about it. But right now, I'm really kind of started to get driven to actually doing it and actually just like seeing it completed and actually getting started into reading and just getting started into doing so many other things that can just benefit me and not just try to think about how hard life is or how hard life could get in the future. I think that understanding that sometimes self catastrophizing, I said it right. Oh my goodness, I said that like 50 times. I didn't get it right, but now I got it right. Self catastrophizing, that's where you think something bad is going to happen to you before it even happens. I've been doing that for so long, but now that I've realized that I've been doing it, like just watching YouTube videos, telling me, or not telling me like it's a bad thing, but like just showing me how I've been thinking. Like so many other people do the exact same thing without even realizing that it's just so beneficial to have this information. I feel like I can look outside of my box that I'm in. It's kind of like being in the matrix and just understanding how the world works or just understanding how or why people do the things that they do. I feel like it's just driven me to do all these things. And getting on the topic about finding happiness, just I've been excited. I mean, I hated going to college, and I know that I might not use anything that I go to college for. I mean, I'm not saying that I'm planning to drop out twice, but this time I'm gonna go and just complete everything that I need to do on the side and just probably be very excited to even learn about whether it's history, math, science, not math, everything else, but just going to college and just having fun. I feel like just being this an adult. I just haven't been seeing my friends a lot, which it's COVID and I dropped out. All my friends are going to college and they're doing their own thing. I'm doing my own thing. I feel like this time is just perfect. And I think I've just learned so many things because really I wasn't in a situation where I could get outside of the world, but now that I have a car, I've been able to live for myself, actually experience what it's like to be an adult. Amazing, literally amazing. One of my best feelings ever. It just because I've been watching so many YouTube videos, learning how to dopamine fast, try to get rid of my iPhone, not trying to spend so much time on social media, actually uh, so many more self-catastrophizing, self-sabotaging. Like, let's say I was having a good day. At one point in time and during that day, I'll probably just think, now it's time to get bad. and then realizing that it only gets bad because you believe it's going to get bad. And there's just so many mind-blowing things that I probably need to formulate into one video where I cut up and edit and just start talking about topics on topics on topics and just try to do it correctly. But I just love doing this free range thing where I just talk whatever's on my mind and just make one video and just do it in as however long it takes me. So I think that's the video. Thank you guys for watching. It's your boy Bunky. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully I do remember to actually post the description, the videos that actually help me so that it can help other people. And peace.